All right, now let's start with our darkest color. This is our highlight color. This is your camouflage color. So this is actually a concealer. Instead of being light and bright like a lot of concealers are, it is darker because we need a color dark enough to cover that darkness on your skin. And already it's covering up. Now I'm not blending, just so you know. It's covering up those areas that are dark. And I'm not putting it all over, I'm just targeting those areas that I really need a little extra coverage that I couldn't get before with traditional one colored foundation. Okay? I like to put it around my nose like that. I'll even put what's kind of left over on my brush. I'll brush it over my eyelid just because my eyelids are a little discolored. Okay, so you can see I have redness over here, and now my camo color is starting to camouflage that redness that I had going on there, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. With creams, less is more, so you're just gonna tap once or twice into your compact. And I like to do a pressing motion on anything that I want more coverage. If you want a light coverage, you can swirl, buff, or even swipe. But if you want a more full coverage, you are going to want to do the tapping, pressing motion, okay? So I'm just applying color where color is needed. I do put a little bit on my lip because I have that hair. I shave it all the time. I actually use a eyebrow shaper razor, and I shave the peach fuzz as well as my little mustache hair off, but I kind of get just that natural shadow there. So using your camo color there will help a lot. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now you see I've not touched my forehead, and already my redness is starting to disappear. You may have less, you may have more of like camouflaging to do, but this gives you all the tools you need right here because you have a color dark enough for that. So now I'm going to go in with my contour in the areas that have no highlight. Okay, so with contour, we want to sculpt our face. So like I said, I'm not blended and I'm not finished yet, but I'm gonna just kind of walk you through. You are going to find your cheekbone right here, and it's kind of at the top part of your ear. And you are going to take your brush and you are going to press it in like that, okay? This is going to give my cheeks a shape, a lift, and our contours have coverage, so they are also part of our foundation. So it's amazing. I love it. So you're gonna have kind of like a stripy area right here. Contour for your forehead, you're gonna do contour temple to temple, and you kind of want to follow the tips of your brow. So anything outside of that, you're going to contour. So you are just going to tap your product on and then brush it back into your hairline, okay? Already it's just starting to shadow my forehead, and eventually it's going to just bring attention to my eyes. It can help minimize the size of your forehead if you have a little bit larger of a forehead. If you have a small forehead, you may only need a tiny bit of contour or none at all. So you kind of just be the judge of that. I have a decent sized forehead, so I put contour all around like that. It's already starting to shadow. I'm going to lightly blend this a little bit just so you can kind of see how it's starting to come together and give me a nice shape. See that? It's lifting. I'm going to blend this out more, but I just wanted to show you the difference. So the easiest way to remember contour is 4 lines. So temple to temple is 1, 2 is this cheekbone, 3 is this cheekbone. Again, you're going to press it underneath that cheekbone.
Mom.
Yeah.
Maybe just cut her ball.
Yeah. You look beautiful.
Yeah. Maybe just watched the...
So again, you're just taking your brush and tapping into your product because you don't need very much. And you were just hugging up underneath that cheekbone. That's line 3. And then line 4 is along your jawline. So if you have any jowls or extra skin, we have a natural shadow here anyway. So I just kind of follow that. And my jawline, I always kind of blend out as I go, just because I don't want it to be super harsh, but I also never want that line of demarcation. So I will do that kind of as I go. But you can see I've got nice shape, nice dimension, just by some contour. There's some other spots that you can contour, but I'll do those later. I just kind of want to show you the basics. So 4 lines, temple to temple, 2 cheekbones, and under your jawline. Now we are going to go in with our bridge color. Sorry, I forgot the name. Bridge color is the one that's closest to my skin tone, and I'm just placing it anywhere that my other colors are not. Now I do go over slightly on that redness from my camouflage. I had camo color right here. And I go over that slightly just to kind of blend the 2 colors together. But it's using very little product. And it's just going to blend like a dream, okay? Then my last part of my 3 highlights is my pop color. This one is a little bit lighter than my original or my bridge color. This is so it really brightens up the center of my face. Now, if you do under your eyes, make sure you come down lower, a little bit right there, just so if you have a bag, it doesn't just accentuate the bag, so make sure you bring it down further. And what I like to do, since our skin is maturing, put a little bit of that brightness right here to kind of lift up my eye. And then I will take my brush and put a little bit of brightness down the bridge of my nose and right there, okay? You can even highlight your Cupid's bow, like so, okay? Then, still not blended, that's okay. We are going to put our blush color on.